Good morning, patients. Welcome to your appointment with Dr. Ferdinand Miel. Please leave your daily stresses and worries outside, grab your go-to cozy drink and sit back to enjoy our time together. And as always, go down in the comments, tell me how you have been doing. It has been quite some time. And tell me what you're having for a drink, as always. And yes, we are finally going back to Chants of Sennaar. There has been a bit of scuff, if I can put it that way. So today we are Tuesday, it's the 28th of April, and I had actually tried to record a short for all of this, for all the words that we were missing. And unfortunately, I mean, I got some pretty good ideas. It really was quite simple compared to how how I made it seem last time, but it was way too long for a short. I managed to cut enough to have it just on time. I think YouTube gives I think it's maximum of 3 minutes for a short. But also I got a whole bunch of plugins for, and I recorded that short about 10 days ago, not the Saturday that just passed, but the one before that. I got a whole bunch of plugins for both for OBS that I'm using for recording and for DaVinci Resolve, which is the program I use for editing. And at first everything was fine. The stuff for the editing, it's not a big issue. Even most of the plugins I have for OBS are more relevant for the streaming part of it than for the recording. But there was a bit of scuff from that. I had to get used to it, so even the short I recorded a bit later than I thought. And then after that, between the short and when I tried recording actually this long video, I wanted to do it Friday, I believe, or Thursday. There had been an update with OBS and it kind of bunged everything. I could not, I was not able to get any sound, and eventually I was able to get the microphone to work, but I couldn't get it to record the game sound. And anyway, it took quite a while, but let's leave that for now. Since I had recorded the short for the study session, if you want to call it that, it means I do have the words, so I'm gonna skip over. We're not gonna release the short. I will keep it and I'll use it as practice, but I will fill up the pages that we have here. And so what I got is that at least I am fairly certain that all these sideways squares, the lozenges, or diamond shape, sorry, are verbs. So for that I am pretty certain I have that covered. So let's start, actually, since I have two here, let's start with this one. This one I'm fairly sure it's right. For the set down, what I had marked was this one here, and there we go. So this one I had, actually, I was not gonna have it right. What I had it marked was for more of a back away or back off sort of thing, so I was not expecting this to fill up, but hey, we got it. So let's take any help we can get, right? I was actually gonna put it, no, not for this one. This one is protecting, and I have for protect, let me see, I have it on my phone. It was this one here because of this, where the warriors are protecting. This one I set as either a bard or an angel, because we can see a halo, but they are holding an instrument. And it's this one here, where I guess that kind of smoky spiral here probably if you're making a statue, then just a solid halo is probably the easiest thing you can do. But anyway, I said this one here, and then these ones, where at first the smaller ones, or the small guys here, were devotees. From this angle, you can kind of see maybe what looks like horns. So I'm thinking they might not actually be devotees, but they might be the devils. So let's try that. And there we have it. Impure. Right. And then for everything else, I do have some ideas. So we're gonna set them in order. So that's for the first one. I marked tower. At first I know I had some possible... I might have talked about putting this one as God, but simply because of the way they were carrying this giant block here with the symbol on it, it felt more like they were holding up the tower metaphorically, you know, how you say holding up the fort or something like that. So that's why I put tower here. Then next one, we have these two here, which are opposites. I had only marked one while I was doing the study because, well, the other is quite simply the opposite. So I put up for this one, and this one I had marked as down. For this one, we had crate or box or, you know, what have you. And for this one, the cart or the wagon or... Now, so you see, carry, possess. Well, let's not spend too much time. Oops, sorry. That is a misclick. So they're actually doing the same action, but saying... using the two different... big and small. Right. There it is. Okay. So let's change those. Right, so I don't remember... already don't remember which was which, but it doesn't matter. I guess we... I think this one is the small. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. It's one or it's the other, right? And big. And let's keep moving then. Let me just put my phone away for a second. Alright. Let the adventure continue then. Finally, we have something that sort of makes sense, right? So close the doors and inaccessible staircases because of water. So let's see what we have in this new zone, because it is the first time we are coming up here. So let's first have a good look at their path. So that's a simple back and forth. I don't really think we can do much. Probably if we lift this up, he will move around, but well, that's not good for us. There is a man right here. Let's see what they do. New words here. Maybe bottles, and these are mini crates. So let's use this one for bottles. God, I was so looking forward to coming back to the game. It's been what? I mean, so we played... I hope he doesn't have an angle on me here. So the last recording I did was for Karen, right? And we played part 5, Chants of Sennaar was the one before. Karen was... well, it was released 2 weeks ago. Oops. Released 2 weeks ago, meaning it was recorded 3 weeks ago. And so the last time we played Chants of Sennaar would have been a month ago. That is wild. Alright, so we're carrying a box for some reason, we will figure out that reason later. It's possible I had to kind of lure him with the box. Same way we'll be luring the ooh. Close, but we're fine. In the same way we had to lure this, we might have to lure this one with the other boxes. I don't know if this stack here is blocking his view. But let's not take any risks, right? Also, how can I... Is there a way for me to simply drop the box? Or do I have to carry it forever and ever now? There we go. Big and small. So that might be it, right? The horizontal line marks where the... where the height is, so it's big because the line is higher, it's small because the line is lower. Makes plenty of sense to me. Now we're gaming. Now we're gaming. So let's see what that does if we bring it up. Aha. It's a way for us to hide. This feels like another elevator. So we might have a way to come back down from there. I wonder if that's too much. Perfect. Absolute perfection. Real sneakers here. Okay, now that looks like a big zone. So this card we cannot push, but it looks like no one's really looking at us this way. Can we go down here to hide? That's a question. Yes, we can. Good to know. Okay, it's being pushed here, so we're gonna have to be careful of this one. You know what? Let's rush. I hope this one isn't looking our way. Maybe I'm going too fast. We'll leave this one. We'll let him do his round again. Hopefully this one won't have an eye on us. And let's get out of here. More gongs. Excellent. We're rocking this one. What is happening? So I guess we'll go have a look in here before going up there, because it's probably going to give us a clue about what this one is. Can we try to infer anything from the look of it? Maybe? Can I? Absolutely not. Forget about it. It doesn't look like we can ring this one actually, so we might or you know what? There are bags here we can use. This, now I realize I will have to pay attention to, because they're using color to tell us that we can interact with this, and it was the same way before, right? In the other zone we had the yellow, if I'm not... Well, let's try that again. Oh, we have to use the cart. Okay. So when the cart blocks his vision, that's when we go. And now. Beautiful. Now, what are we doing here? Aha! So it's, oh, they're rocks, same as we did with the temple. Bomb. Oh, maybe I went too quick. Let's go. Yep. I should have timed it better. That's fine. We are learning. That was way too difficult. We are learning. I mean, it's been. Listen, I'm gonna give myself. I will cut myself some slack. It has been a month. Let's take our time getting back into it, shall we? And let's time this right. Maybe around here, then we'll throw. He will go, and we'll be perfectly fine. And now. Beauty. Now, how far does this one go? That's good. We'll let him come back. I don't want to take that risk. Not this far in. And now. Alright, let's figure out weapons. Okay. And we can do something with the shield. Well, we can do something with almost everything. Once again, very impressed with the color. Sorry, I'm losing my voice here. Really impressed with the color palette they use. It's absolutely stunning. Oh, hang on. I can get dressed. So what should I use? I do not remember how they were dressed outside. I mean, this looks like crap. So let's put this as weapons. I mean, I guess I can see kind of an axe shape in there. Weapons. Let's put weapons and shields. Shields. There we go. Or no, it's not weapons and shields. It's weapon and shield. Let's go back. We'll see. I just want to see how... Woohoo! Okay, it works, yes. So I have the right one. We have the sword, the right hat, and we have the bracers. Good. And that's what I wanted to see, really. How do you do, fellow warriors? Insert Steve Buscemi meme. Should I trust that water? I mean, this is the first time it's red. I don't know if it's because of the lighting or because it's not actual water this time. No! Let's listen to what they have to say. Right. So we have the cart, we have the weapon, and I suppose this is their level or their, how do you say, where the guards are. Duty. Alright. That is one hell of a sword. Reminds me of, what is it, the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy, the one Cloud uses, Final Fantasy VII. And also a strange mix of the Urukai swords in the Lord of the Rings movie. Just an unwieldy, giant, impractical sword. Really, whoa, where are we going here? Okay, so we have a lift down here. We have bottles. But this isn't, I don't think it's not the same zone as we were before. So let's go down, let's see what we have. The Chosen Ones. I don't know if I should take that as an ominous sign, or if it's, I mean, it's exactly where we need to go for sure, but... Ah, to the bottles, right, so it's probably the place we were at before. Hello, lizard. Lizards. The zone we were at before. there was something that looked like this, and it looked like it was a place for an elevator to go down into. Let's see if I'm right. If I am, yes, that's it. I mean, why would I want to come back down here anyway? That's a good question, but... Alright, let's figure this one out. And we'll do the same. I mean, that's how we figured out the weapons. So we'll just access this zone, and we will most likely figure out what this one means. Or I hope so anyway. Absolutely rocking this one. The impure ones await death. Many warriors wait the return of the chosen. Does that count as a verb symbol? The warriors wait something with the chosen. I don't think there's anything on the left here, but you know, there's no reason not to go have a look. Alright, let's see what this means. What is this place? Just some kind of forum, a plaza, something like that? There are people up there we can go have a chat with. But I am not enlightened at all. This did not give me anything. But it keeps going. Let's go have a chat. I mean, they're pals now, so why not? Oh my god, calm down. Impure ones await death. Wait. I mean, he made a drinking... Right. Uh-huh. Okay. Their voices are absolutely horrifying. We'll go down here first and then we'll... Ah, right. And then this zone is probably what's going to... Oh, no weapons allowed. I cannot pass because I have to wait for them again. Right, left, right. Do I need to keep going? I can do something here, but maybe the... I was starting to wonder if maybe I could take one of those bottles and bring it back to the other guy who was laughing on in the other room, who asked us something about the bottles. And we go. So seriously, how have you all been doing? It's been, like I said, it's been weeks since I've not recorded. I lay the crate, so then one by one again. So, I had some leftover vacations, right? The way it works is that it resets at the end of the month of April, our vacation bank or vacation hours, and the way we do this is that if we have some unused ones, so they told us, you know, either you can fill a form to have what's left paid, or you can use them up to have some time off. So regular shift is 8 hours. I still had 12 hours left, and so what I did was that I took one day off, and I took the last 4 hours as paid time. And that was at the start of the month. So is that the story of how they came? And so I had I had my day off for my last nights, that would have been the Tuesday to Wednesday of last week, but I had asked for that day off so long ago that I forgot I had it off, and I showed up to work. And so of course, like, I show up, everyone's surprised to see me. I went back home, but the problem there is that since I forgot I had that time off, the idea was that I would have 7 whole days. I would only work 7 days or 7 nights instead of 8, and I would get 7 whole days off instead of 6, which is absolutely amazing. But because I forgot, I also took some overtime on my time off. And so I quite simply ruined my 7 days off. Absolutely beautiful. I worked the Thursday to Friday night. Loved it. Felt like a complete idiot. But hey, at least I'm gonna get some overtime pay, so I guess there's that. Oh my god. Alright, so we are learning a lot here. There's a lot to check that I'm not sure I will be able to figure out right on the spot, but let's have a look what we got. This one should be a verb. It's a shame that we are not getting any more pages for those though. Maybe I had to click on the the mural to really get something out of it. So I don't know if this one, I mean, it looks like it's almost a sacred place, kind of. So maybe it's their version of a temple. Let's go have a look. We're going down, way, way down. Cutscene. Ah, so I need a, okay, I'll need a torch to come back here. Alright, so let's go back up, let's see if I can interact with the mural. Again, with, when we were leaving the previous zone, the devotees zone, and making our way to the warriors zone, there was this, the way they kind of zoomed out the camera to give the sense of scale. I'm getting the same here, the same kind of vibes. It's possibly, I mean, we do have that kind of sideways square shape, so I mean, it does really make me think of building. And I don't think they're building the tower so much as they're building fortifications. So like a wall, something like that. And so this would be the tower. And in that case, we can put this as tower. And we can use this for build. Now this one, that's when he was requesting the drink, yeah? Let's make wall/fortification. Good, 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 good. I mean, we're still making progress. I can grab the sword again and go back to see the chosen one. Do we make this one temple? Temple. Inner zone. Something like that. Why not? Actually, will they let us pass? Let's see. They will. Very good. Scurry along, you. Is this the first time we're actually seeing the sky? It might be. That I am speechless. No, it's not the first time. We had a balcony in the devotees zone. Let's see what's up here. Alright, so a seal from... Alright. It's really cool if we can have a look at the stars. That would be really cool. Oh boy. Okay. They're not making it easier on us now, are they? So some astronomy terms, I guess. We have a missing piece. Where can we find this? Oh, maybe the maybe that's what we need the chosen one for. And then once we have a look through here, then we'll be able to figure out what they mean on the I'm surprised I couldn't steal the paper there with the seal, the wax seal. Alright. We've spent enough time running around left and right. Let's go have a look at the man, the musician. Alright. That is one long way to go see a person. Do we go straight here or do we continue? Let's continue, let's see what's up. I mean, might turn out that there's nothing. If it... Okay, that's what I was gonna say. If it does lead to the chosen ones, then we'll just go back. Let's have a look at this unnamed door then. Right, let me just grab a quick drink. Alright, it's only water anyway. I worked tonight, unfortunately. And it's been... Honestly, it went from 0 to 100 so quick. I don't know how things are over on your end, but up here, I mean, last week we were still dealing with temperatures between 5 and... Okay, so we have 4 symbols and 5. I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. But yeah, it was still between 5 and 10 degrees Celsius just last week. Nothing happened. Oops, well, something happened. I mean, yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be caught, why this wouldn't bring anyone's attention. Love bottle. Oh, there's something inside. And so, just a few days ago, barely 10 days ago, I'd say 5 days ago, there's someone in here. And now, it's what, it's about 22 degrees now? It went from nothing to, well, warmish, I guess, where it's nice. But in my office with the computer running and all, especially if I close my door so I don't pick up any sounds from outside, it gets so warm in here. It is insane. I have my door open. I can't open the window from for outside from here, obviously, because I'm gonna pick up all the sounds from the cars and all. But I mean, it's nice, but there was no getting used to it. It was just from nothing to everything. I guess we'll figure it out some other time. Let's go have a chat with the chosen one. How about that? Alright, let's see. The warrior carries a weapon. Are we reading this in the correct order? Now that's the question. Is there a correct order to read that in? Warriors, not death. So fear, I suppose that would make quite a lot of sense. Fear. And the chosen one. Carry, possess. Music / instrument. Ooh. So the Imperial Guards, I suppose, or the Palace Guards, I can definitely will not be allowed to pass. And now, from here, how do we figure it out? So we have this thing up there we need to work, the bells and the drinking man, I suppose, if you want to call it that. We have the mural with the torch that we need to work out, and we have the observatory. Now, which order should we work them in? And did I miss something somewhere for it? There really isn't anything I can do here, right? Well, may as well. I'm here anyway, so let's go, let's play tourist. I sure wish I could grab those torches. Oh, there we go, there we go. That's it. Excellent. Nice. Actually, maybe... is that going to do something? It's like a changing room. Alright, anyway. Let's go have a look downstairs. Maybe that's where we're gonna get some clues about whatever these images are. Saw a little lizard scurrying off here. I can't. Okay, yeah, you need to drop the light first, right? Aha, okay. Right, I think I get it. It's probably turning that changing room thing I was calling before. And depending on, maybe we can set the torch inside that thing and then it kind of redirects the light. Kind of like mirrors. Oh, that's cool. Excellent, we have a fast travel thing here. And it's also a save point, I guess. That's number 3, or, well, number 4, I guess. Again, well, these guys have some really wild characters. They look like those like star map things you would see in sci-fi movies. Alright, let's go back up then. Wait, no. That's... I can't... I'm unable to come down here if I don't have the torch with me, right? So I do need the torch, but yeah, that's it. I can set the torch inside. What does it do? Do I need to shine the light on the door? Well, it looks like I can't... I can see the... whatever you want to call this, the stand. I can see it inside, but I cannot use it, so maybe it needs to be fully facing this way. So let's go back down, let's turn it. We only need to give it one turn, right? And we'll set the torch in, and boom. Hey! Progress again. Oh boy. So treasure room. Who the hell are you? Well, we'll leave it at that. We'll probably learn new things before as we go, anyway. So we can move this around. I need the piece that goes in the observatory thing, telescope. Is it this one here? I think so. Yeah, that's clearly it. Oh yeah, well, that does make sense. I need to activate the counterweight, eh? Alright. Right, introducing concepts slowly. We learned about that when we were near the big old statues before. Beautiful, that's exactly what we need. It's all, how do you say, scoured? Is that the word for, when you're scratching things, etching things in glass, or in anything, really? Yeah, I guess we're fine here then. Ooh, that's a nice painting. Oh yeah, okay, we can use the same way they did before, right? Wait. Unreadable searches. So this is search. And this is help. I feel like this sort of hat is the same hat that we saw. Oh, and it's the stars, so this is probably who the observatory was for. And this must be the guy. So, if I follow the pattern stuff, this would be one type of person, this would be another type of person, right? And I feel like this this hat we saw, maybe not in the fast travel here, but at least, there we go. Maybe not in the fast travel here, but at least in the one, either the level 0 or the number 1. So we can go down here, so let's go have a look before we go back to the observatory. Wait, where does this take us? Is it a shortcut for something? That would be so cool. Where... Oh, okay. Right. That's it. So the impure ones await death, and then this one makes a joke like, yeah, while the impure ones await for death, whoever this is waits for the bottle. Man, being well... having slept well makes all the difference, doesn't it? Not that it should be surprising, but it is still insane. Alright, let's use this. Let's go, let's try to fill these ones. Show me the stars. I wonder how... I wonder how well you can see with the mask on. So what does that give me then? How does that help? I mean, I'm coming back here, but why? So is it showing something like, you know, that's the sun, that's the moon, and that's Earth? So the moon is revolving around the Earth, and then Earth is revolving around the sun. I mean, to me this looks like a rising sun, so, you know. The sun and the moon. Cool. And technically, we're only missing the way in for that that person that we could see through the small slit in the window. So I mean, there's no reason for us not to go back there right now. I guess, oh, okay, right, so the bell... Getting excited here. The bell symbol most likely means that this, in that book, we might find the order in which we need to... So how do I get a bottle to that man? There was a way to go back down, right? We had the shortcut to go back down to the storeroom where we had the many bottles and many crates, right? Yeah. So that might be the thing. Let's go back down then. If I remember how to get back there. Okay, yeah, no, we'll be in the room with the big sword. We'll go back here, right? And then I will hopefully... Oh my god, wait. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Phew. And then hopefully we will have an actual way of taking a bottle from down there. Oh my god, I'm dressed as a warrior, so they really do not care. They don't care. Okay. Wow. And there we have it. I am honestly quite impressed with myself compared to how we were doing before. That's absolutely amazing. Hopefully it stays this way. I really hope it stays that way. Speedrunning, we're speedrunning the game. Let's go. And back up one last time. Do we not have... Hang on there. We do not have feet, we're floating. I mean, that is one superpower. I mean, especially, I guess the real superpower here is to be able to make a sound, like a beat sound? How do you... A tapping sound when you don't have feet. That's really impressive. Okay, and then what? My friend, I gave you something. Come on out. Aha, maybe if we... Can we... If I do this, is it going to call the wrong person? I'm just doing whatever here. We're making music. And I'm getting arrested. Hello. Oh, he's outside. Oh, it's the warrior. Yeah, it is a warrior then. It's like a barrack. Alright, nothing else to do except looking at this here. Ooh. Tower sun, tower moon. What am I looking at here? Oh, there's the... Okay. It's, those are the other constellations. Right. Yeah, please note that down. So the sun, the moon, and the whoever this... Bellman. I need to figure this one out because clearly it's talking about the constellations, great. But what is the order here? And it's reusing some of the constellation symbols multiple times. Just if you put it like that, it's either a kind of a rhythm where you say, you know, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, something like that, or it's making me think of almost Roman numerals. I sure wish this would stay here, but well, thankfully I'm recording this, so I'll be able to look at it however long I want. Where was I going with this? I don't really know what I'm doing here. And 4. See, now we have 3 4 4 2 2 1 3 4 2 3. I'll try this one here, and maybe they're. Anyway, I'm not gonna go there right now. I'll try this one here, and we'll see if it brings anyone out. Like if it makes the Imperial Guards, so I'll call them like that, move out, or if it brings the chosen ones outside. So we have 4 2 1 3 1. 4 2 1 3 1. I mean, it's complete guess. 4 2 1 3 1, right? Let's see what that gives. And I'm getting arrested. Yep. So I was thinking instead, when I said I'm not going there, see, maybe this is the instrument, this is like a key, or maybe this one is the scale. So let's, you know what, instrument, this looks like a scale, it's a shot in the dark. And so let's try again. We'll try the same. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Or does it? Scale, instrument, keyboard, key. No, scale, instrument, keyboard, key. Oh, yes. Amazing. Was there anything I could do for the others? Was that gonna give us something? What the hell is happening? So clearly they're going. I'm kind of bummed now though that I did not try the other ones before, because with all of this happening, I figure, I mean, now is the time to go. But I wonder what it would have given us to try the others. Instrument, build, and a new symbol here again. Well, let's see what it does. Clearly those, or actually clearly those, they look like screws. Well now, that is a thing of beauty, I will say. It's like Garden of Eden after after the industrial zone we had. So we're in a new zone then. New doors, new colors. We are nowhere near done with these ones here. But since we're getting on a new path, so no warriors allowed. The chosen ones, warriors do not pass. Oh boy. Well, okay. So many, the warriors go and not. Wait. Are you serious? This has to be, unless... There we go. So they have their plural marker as we do, with the S at the end of the word, So that's, yeah, that's what's up. Okay. Whew. I got worried there for a second, but with that, I do believe we will stop. We will keep, we will have to keep working on these words though, because we're missing quite a few. I mean, we won't be finding any new ones, of course, but I think we might actually go back down and try try to ring the bells in the other, if we can anyway, because it was ringing continuously. But if we can, we might actually try to go back and follow the other patterns for the bells. Maybe it's gonna open stuff for us to figure out the last words, because right now we have more words, more unknown words than we have spaces in our book here. We've got, what, 6, 10, and I think we only have two pages. So that's 3 here, and that's 3 here, so we only have 6. So we're still missing 4. So if I'm not mistaken, that means we should try the other patterns. Maybe it'll open new doors, and we'll be able to find what we're missing here. But we will do all of that next time. I mean, if I do say so myself, we did quite a bit today. I'm very, very satisfied with that. Anyway, I will keep working on my own things on my own end. I will, as I have mentioned, keep you in the loop. And I do hope that that I'll be able to record the next time without too many issues, too much problem, or too many problems, I guess, and that it won't take as long as it had for this one here. So in the meantime, in any case, do remember to take care of yourself, and do remember to slow down whenever you can. And if you have the chance, put a like on this video, and remember to subscribe if you do not want to miss any of our quite off-schedule appointments that will be coming in the future. À la prochaine!